6:10 a.m. on this Wednesday morning, May 20th, 2026. Watching one of our local news stations, and they were showing some scenes of images that was sent in this morning to the news channel. And what was really crazy is the fact that the meteorologist was stating, hey, it's a great morning to get in some sky observations. What? What did he say? Are you kidding me? Did he actually state this would be a great morning for sky observations? Well, we're only supposed to be right around 60 degrees today. Cloudy. You wouldn't imagine why. I mean, there's no reason for cloudy conditions today. Especially whatever this is. You know, I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I don't know if they actually have a term or definition for this stuff here. Great morning for sky observations. Well, fact of the matter, I tell you what, I had much better viewing of all this from the bedroom window, but I figured, well, let's go ahead and go down ground level. I'll probably attract some undue. Look at this here. And we're getting a little bit of strangeness here. Well, all kinds of aircraft out this morning already, huh? I'm actually quite surprised that I seen that. But you can't help but not see this. And of course, the best visuals is when you zoom in. Onto one specific location, and due to recent situations with this pathetic platform pertaining to uploading process and the time duration in which it takes to accomplish that, all the issues that I've been having here recently, which of course, once again, ever since the onset of AI, especially, when Google came out over a year ago and said, yeah, or maybe it's been 2 years now, yep, we're just going to let our AI run amok. And then they came around and said, oh, well, we had to unplug the system. Right, I don't believe that. No, I cannot stand today's technologies, and I cannot stand any of those that's behind that type of technology, the digital age, the golden age. What a bunch of nonsensical garbage. Just like what we are seeing every day in the skies overhead here in southwestern Michigan with all this activity that they still refute and make claims that this does not happen. Ay, fuck. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm getting away from recording for a while because I'm just getting too irritated and frustrated anymore. And I'm getting a little bit too vocal over my opinions. But it really doesn't matter. I don't have a steady audience, especially a steady audience that's willing to comment. Or at least, yeah, I appreciate the comments, but I show more than this crap here, okay? That's what gets me. That's what kills me. And it's killing you too, but, and I show a wide variety of content. It'd be nice to have a wide variety of comments, because that's what really proves that people are interested into what I bring to the table. My mission is to expose these sky operations. Okay? That's my mission for my content. And furthermore, now it has gone from exposing the stuff in the sky to where I've been trying to expose the crap of AI. I'm only seeing but a few channels out there that actually have missions, a real reason and purpose behind what they show through their content and through their channels. What are you actually trying to accomplish? Views? Yeah, stupid mouthy dogs out here. I got a lot of damn good content that exposes and shows an awful lot. And where's it go? Nowhere. I show processes, these sky operations from start to finish. Nobody follows along. So, well, you miss out on a lot of knowledge, actually. Oh yeah, this is all towards the east, okay? Towards the sun and its so-called rising, which is actually way over here to the northeast. Yeah, you know, we're under these false narratives, or past false narratives of the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Well, here recently, no. We're talking extreme measures of southeast, or north, yeah, northeast, and then northwest when the sun sets. I have not seen anybody making any kinds of mentioning of that. Nor am I seeing much about the moon. We got a phase of the moon that occurs every month. Or phases, I should say. Oh, people like to pull out their fancy zoom-in cameras, zoom into the, the surface of the moon. But what good is that? All you're showing, I mean, I could zoom in on a rock, and you get the same effect, right? But when I record the moon, and the shine, and the shadowing in relation to the sun, and it makes no common sense to the senses. Come on, people. Wake up, smell the coffee. And speaking of coffee, I believe this has gone on long enough. Like I said, it is time for me to cut back on my content because I'm getting too irritated and frustrated over the factors of the games that this platform is playing. And there's nothing really to be seen off into the west. And I'll show this one last time. We are done for this morning. Possibly for this day. I don't know. I am 2 days behind now because they just keep messing with the uploading process. I'm getting nowhere near, or no, I'm getting nothing done quick, okay? Now, if there's an offer that's put out there once again for me to make use of Wi-Fi, well, I just might have to jump on that. But until that given point in time, I'm not going to continue with the moods that I've been placed under because of stupid, pathetic, childish games through a childish technology known as AI. Anyways, I'm tired of recording. Especially, when once again my content is being blocked as far as views. It's not being recommended. Down with Google, down with YouTube, down with artificial intelligence. All forms and factors of that garbage. That's a shame to where, I can't come out and do recordings of some really cool sightings in the sky without having to throw my opinions and my narratives out there. Come on with it. This shall be our final observation for this morning. One of the best recordings of a commercial airliner that I have recorded to date. Well, that's swinging wide around to go into Grand Rapids. We're losing our orange coloration, so now it's time to lose my time spent out here. Well, for what it's worth, have a great one. The Skywise out.